Jen. Sorry about the clickbait title for the video. So, in actuality, we are going to see the Devil's Rock, Certova Skala, which is actually a geological phenomenon that seems to defy the laws of physics. So, if you want to know what I'm talking about, the Devil's Rock, I'm going to put an image of it here, and it's basically a mushroom rock formation that seems to defy gravity. We are at the starting point, so I'll show you the map of the starting point. You can actually start from Bujka and exit at Hronska Dubrava. Let me see if I'm going to do that, or I'll be going back to Bujka. We'll see what happens. So there it is. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to upload it on my Facebook page. So there it is, the starting point. So let's begin. So it's March here, and spring is actually starting right now. So we're going to follow the green marker. So we're going to follow the green marker to Certova Skala. So again, right now it's actually March and spring is starting. Although at night and in the morning it's still a little bit cold, but during the afternoon, on the high noon when the sun is at its peak, it's okay. The temperature is suitable for hiking. So this will be my first hike for this spring. So we are going to check Certova Skala, which is the Devil's Rock. So I'll tell you more about it when we get there. So this is the path that we are taking to get to Certova Skala. That is the trail so far. So on hikes like this, you can see signboards like this. So basically this one is not translated to English, but you can use Google Translate. It tells you what flora and fauna you would encounter on this trail. And also from the beginning, there is also signs of what kind of wild animals you will encounter. So you will be warned if there is a risk of encountering a bear. So be very careful if you're going to try this trail, because you can slip and fall down, straight down. That is a highway, by the way, and another highway down there. So this is basically nature, but there is actually a lot of noise pollution because it being near a highway. No, that's a rock formation. Usually on a hike like this, I only bring coffee and a thermos and a bottle of water and 2 hard-boiled eggs and a banana. But today I went to Co-op grocery and bought one baguette. So that would be my lunch when we get to Certova Skala. So yeah, the sun is the sun feels good. It's nice that I can go for a hike again. It's almost summer. I really love Slovakia's nature. There are really many places to explore. You just have to look for it. By the way, this hiking trail was recommended to me by the translator from our company, Jacob. Jacob, if you happen to watch this, thank you for the suggestion. And I'm going to tell you when I finish posting this video on my YouTube channel. So, update for those people who missed last few videos. I'm no longer employed by an agency. I am employed directly by a company, Amobio, formerly known as Continental. And by the way, this April 4 will mark my 2 years living and working here in Slovakia. So let's see if we want to do something special. Maybe visit Low Tatras. So you hear that all that noise pollution. Although we are in a hiking trail, but we are beside a highway. That's why there are lots of noise pollution from cars and heavy trucks. This is the trail that we are taking. Basically, hiking trails here in Slovakia is not that very difficult because usually there are paths that has been made to be followed and there are markers on where you want to go. Just always remember what color of the route you are trying to get to. Okay? So check this out. There's a lot of pollen logs, but what they do if there is a pollen, they cut it so that people can pass. Like this one. There are pollen logs here. Some they left, so it would be something like an obstacle. But some they chop it up so that people would get to pass through easily. Look at that. What is so weird? Okay, so we're almost near Certova Skala because the terrain just changed. We are now climbing up the mountain on a 45 angle slope. So this will challenge my calves once again. So here it is. I'll show you. This is the incline that we are climbing right now. But when we get on top, we'll rest, eat our boiled egg and bagel, and look at those mountain ranges. But as always, as I have told you, adventures like this is totally worth it. Look, a hollow tree. Okay, climb. I'll get back to you when we reach the final destination. That sounds a little bit bad. When we reach Certova Skala, the Devil's Rock. Okay, so we finally made it to Certova Skala. So I'm going to show it to you right now. So this is the marker. Some other paths. This is the way back to Bujka. And there's another way to Budika. I think that's the path I'm going to take back. Budika bus stop. So I'll show you the Certova Skala, the Devil's Rock. I was planning to take a picture on the top, but I think I cannot do that because I'm all alone. There's no one who's going to take the photo for me. Marker. So you can almost see it. Just be careful on your steps. signage. And there it is, the Devil's Rock, or Certova Skala, which is a mushroom rock. So I have read that it is 17 tons, and it was carved over thousands of years ago. So what happened was, this type of rock is much harder than the one on the bottom. So that's why wind, water, and erosion carved the bottom of it. Basically, the contact point of the two, the boulder and the bottom part, it's actually only the size of a large laptop. So there you have it. We have finally made it to Certova Skala, the Devil's Rock. And look at the view from here. It's much more quieter here than when we're in the bottom. Looks like there's some quarry down there. I think that's Bujka. Look, there it is, in all its glory. I was planning to take a picture on top of it, but I think I can't climb it. It's too dangerous, and you will fall down. That's totally dangerous. So there you have it, guys. Certova Skala, the Devil's Rock. Look at that. Look at that view. So the trip here is worth it. And there's another rock formation right there, that one. That one. That one looks like it can topple at any time. Look at that. So I'm going to be taking some pictures, and then I'm going to eat my lunch. And let's see if I'll continue to make video on the way down. Okay, so that's about it for this video. I don't think I'm going to continue taking videos on the way down because it would be a boring trip. Maybe if I see anything else interesting. So I've just finished my lunch. All I ate was baguette, baguetta, coffee. I still have some coffee, a banana, and 2 eggs. But I didn't eat the 2 eggs. I'm just going to take it home. And all the garbage that I brought with me is I'm also going to take it home. I'm not going to leave anything here. So once again, here is the Certova Skala. Look at that. There is the base, and there is the huge 17-ton boulder, and there is the view. Look at this view. That's an amazing view. And there it is, another boulder that I think someday we're going to fall down. I'm just going to finish up. Just going to show it to you one more time. Excuse me. There is it. There it is. the Certova Skala, Devil's Rock, or to my native language, Bato ni Satanas. There's the amazing view. The weather here is perfectly fine. The sun is shining bright, but you can't feel the heat. You just feel the cold breeze of the air. Look at that. This is a nice angle. Look at that. You can see how it's almost levitating, defying the law of physics. So once again, I'm Kuya Jobs. If you happen to find this video entertaining and informational, just don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe to all my socials. They are all named Cavite Checkpoint. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So, the video niya,